there's nothing you cannot achieve if you set your mind on it. The only thing you need is to be very serious. Let me tell you, if your seriousness in these things you're doing or whatever you are pursuing or your vision, your seriousness doesn't get you here, like you want to die, you may not achieve it because there's competition. Look at all of you. If you come, but that doesn't mean that you are not good. All of you could be good, but there's something you're looking for. So from here you have career prospects. You can do whatever. Having come here, you become a star. Having gotten here, even if you were evicted, it doesn't matter. You have achieved. So you must stand on this to build whatever career, whether it's music or acting or whatever. It may not be easy. Persistence. Even if you go to America, there are musicians that are so good that they have not heard their name. Same thing in Nigeria here. Some come up and they go because some of them may be seriousness and all that. And then you need God too. You need the grace of God. And you need to find out, where are you supposed to be? For every man that comes into this world, God has a purpose for the person. The purposes are not the same thing. So have you found out what God's purpose for you is? If you don't find out and go there, God has no problem with that, because it says my people die because of lack of knowledge. Ignorance is not an excuse. So for you to start in life, you must find out, where am I supposed to be, God? If you cannot hear, have a man of God or an imam or whosoever that can hear from God and tell you. But yet, God said, we can hear. That is, he said, if you're a child of God, you should be led by the Holy Spirit. So, I'm not here to preach Bible, but I have to make something clear to you. Because if you're supposed to be in the carpenter workshop and you are in the mechanic workshop, that's God's purpose for you is carpenter workshop. Then you are in the mechanic workshop. That's a problem. You'll be hustling in the mechanic workshop and surviving, so to say. But you won't have a leeway. You will not enjoy yourself. In the carpenter workshop, sometimes they tell you, say, it's carpentry, I'm hearing you. You say, what is carpentry? How can I be a carpenter? A whole lot of things here were done by carpenters. In fact, they give you a 5-star hotel as a carpenter to go into it and do something, become a billionaire. So to say. So, what is God's purpose for you? If you cannot hear as a child of God, then somebody must hear for you. So make it to find out. When you were younger, there must be, like when I was a young person, I grew up in Enugu town. We were reading comics, Conan, Glitch's novels. We are encouraged to read. You go to the library, they don't have library here again. We go there, big books we borrow, we read. How many young people read? See that reading will not help the career. You help it. Some people have the phone. What do you do with your phone? What do you do with your phone? Is it WhatsApp or whatever? Angela, my love. Then Angela will say, don't call me your love. What is your love? There's a, my love is a 20K. I said, you should send. Did you send it? So please get off my phone. That's what most people do with the phone. But a whole lot is in the phone. There's nothing you will not find there. So use the social media to build yourself and then ask God, where am I supposed to be? I give an example of myself. I used to, like I said, the career, when you get into something you want to do that you feel that this is what you want to do, because it's you that know yourself. I was a policeman. I will shock you. I know you don't like policemen. Yeah, I wrote my YA 19 in 74. Don't know, some people's 74. I wrote WAEC and there was no job. You know, I had to join the police so that I'll help parents. So, but then, did I know that I have a whole lot of acting in me? Because I have not been able to decipher where I am supposed to be. You know, I left the police, but I didn't like them much. I went to the civil service before I went to school again. I was in the civil service, Federal Ministry of Information Service. And I was looking at the movie industry. I said, I have space in this place. I can do this. But I was still working. But when I left the civil service, I tried to do one or two things, but my mind was still telling me, this is where you're supposed to be. Like you're hearing. And like I was saying, when I was in Enugu, I know who I am. Who come from Ireland and tell you, say, Uncle T, we are just coming from, they just attended that one, so they are coming to join this one. So there they tell you, they are looking for you in Ireland. Go there. They're looking for people like you. So we have rounded up with this. So they continue. We pack ourselves in the car and start running. You get to that place, they say, there's another one in Ikeja. In a day. So, but those 3 auditions you went to, did they call you? They didn't call you. They'll tell you, we'll get back to you. And you they had already done their table casting. You know what they call table casting? They sit down in their office. Bring tempo, bring this one, call so and so. Then they will call audition. You know what they call the audition for? They call the audition to do whatever, for whatever they want to do, which I don't want to mention. And then maybe they need 1 or 2 waka pass, cameo. So you start to wonder, because for real, no one really wants you to succeed. That's something you must know. It's almost impossible for somebody to really take you and say, oh yeah, I'll move you, because there are a whole lot of things that are involved in taking you, resources, this, that, favor. So when you go to all these auditions, they don't call you. You come back, you sit down, you say, oh, wow. But sometimes, if they don't call you, maybe they are shooting in Nigeria as far as this place. Maybe the person they casted did not come. They will not call you. Agatiti Temple. Where are you? So I'm in a solo. Then they start running to Aja. Take Okada, please. Don't use car. So that you can arrive. They're on set already. And that particular scene is going to be shot now. So you have to start running. Then you get to that place, you're sweating. Maybe you didn't use Okada, because I will not use Okada because of them. Then I get to that place and they tell you, the director walks out, Lancelot or Iketu Onyeka. Uncle, you don't come? Say yes. Say, give him that scene 5. After this one, sir, we'll do that. You have never seen that script. They just hand it over to you and tell you, sir, it's just 7 scenes that we have for you, but you are missing 5 now. What do you do? That's why I say your seriousness must get you here. That time there was no phone. But you see people on set now, young people like you, they come to set, instead of reading their script, they will be doing this thing. So you take the script, go behind this house, and stay there and start to look at it. And start to look at it. Because once you get into that place, one superstar is there going to do one-on-one with you. And once you miss the line, especially when she's a she, you know those she's of those days, very powerful. Some of them are no longer around. They will look at you, they will look at your face and look at the director and tell the director, say, director, where did you bring this man now? Can you be able to do those lines again? You become very agitated. So you go behind and get these lines, get them in your head and your brain and your diction. That when you come there, they say action, you throw the or dry run, you throw it. The lady will look at you and say, the God director say this man is good. Why? Because you're serious. You know where you're going to. You're not playing. A lot of people come into the industry, they want to play. If your seriousness does not get you here, you fail. Everything you're doing in this world, you're not serious, you fail. Now they call you, they say, you have just finished. If you finish, you travel back to where you're coming from. They don't lodge you. Because you are an upcomer. Take note of it. Sometimes you could experience that. Don't start crying or shouting or quarreling. Because that one will not benefit you. In fact, when they call your name, you're a very good actor, they try. Once they call your name, they will say, please leave that man. He comes here and I start quarreling for food, or quarreling for that, or quarreling for that. So wisdom must be applied. If you are wise, hunger is catching you, or you are hungry. You go to somewhere there, buy a gala, chew and drink your coke and come back. They will use you as an example. Because the industry is somehow, the business is somehow. You see the production manager, everybody is doing whatever they like, and then you start to complain. They're supposed to give you food, but they are wasting time or something is happening, and then you start to quarrel. They take note of you. Once they call your name, he's a very good actor, they cancel it. So how do you pursue that career? So attitude. Then when we finish the job, like I finish, I go, I come, then they'll give me one pound sum because I didn't negotiate any money, but I would just look at it and say, Chairman, I'm an Igbo man. He will tell you there is no money in this job. Blah, blah, blah. You just thank you, say thank you. For me, I just say thank you very much. I go, you know why? Well, how will they see that I'm an actor? Is it not when I appear in film? Yes. Can you just be walking the street and you tell them, say, what they call you? Even if you're an actor and you come to somewhere, even if it's your family meeting in Lagos here, you come there and tell them, say you're an actor. They will pursue you, say, have you ever seen him on television? You're talking rubbish. But because they have the platform that will showcase you as an actor, what do? You stoop to conquer. You become a mugu, a fool. Anything they say, you say yes. They feel they are using you. They pay you whatever they like. They call you at any time. They disregard you. But if you are wise, you know that you are using their platform. They feel they are using you, but you are using them more. That's what I did. And that's what you will do. Don't go and start showing yourself when you have not been able to get there. So when you get there now, like me, you call me. In fact, I have jobs lined up like that. I had to come from Port Harcourt to come and attend to you guys.
Thank you very
much. Yes, because Cyril Jackson is a wonderful director I've worked with as very right from time. Then he called me and I said I'll do that. So, but right now, you don't just call me and say, if you call me, you send me the script. You send the script. If you can't send hard copy, you send soft copy. I will look at it. And you say you're going to shoot on the 5th tomorrow or 1 week's time. I say no, you cannot shoot there unless you don't want me on the set. Look at my time. Look at my schedule. So because they want you now, you have become a lord. They say okay, we'll try and shift it. Although this is a guy that they will just call and say, nah, take. So nobody goes to primary 1 and becomes a graduate in the next 5 years or 2 years. Everything has timing. You must wait. You must be patient. Nobody goes to get employed in the civil service level 7, then he becomes a director on level 16. takes time, but people look, when people are looking, young people are looking at the industry or whatever, entertainment industry generally, they're looking at Mercy Johnson. Like you're outside, you're looking at her, you want to become like her. And when you come, it's not possible. You need to take your time. You don't know what she went through to get to that place. So you need time, you need patience, you need humility, you need character. You need personality. Suppose you come into this place, you just open the office door and you come into what are you presenting? Don't even talk. As you enter, what is your disposition? What is your personality telling the people there? Are you smiling? Or you're feeling proud because maybe you won a beauty or whatever. And when you come in there, you start to, maybe I'm sitting down there, you look at me and you want me to greet you. You understand? So you need character, you need to package your personality, you need to have good attitude. Somebody said, attract somebody to yourself with your attitude, because beauty is not a lifetime asset. It fades. My mother used to be very beautiful. She died at the age of 90. At that point, the woman is no longer beautiful. And so it happens to everybody. So attitude, character, everything, humility. Humility, even if they are kicking you, just say, I'm very sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. It will help. Because all of you, whether you're going to do music, you're going to do acting, you're whatever, there must be people at the top there that you're going to go through. So be nice to them. People are not very good. So don't go and start looking at him. He's a very bad person. Most people are bad people. So do your own so that you'll be able to go through and survive and get to that point where you want to get to. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that is it. At a point in this life, in the pursuit you put yourself into, you might even want to quit. For me, there was a time I wanted to quit. I was in my house, in my hometown. I was doing some other things, I left them. You know, I was trying to do some other things. So they were calling, I said, I'm not coming, go and sit down. But I was told, go back to that thing. Like I told you, go there. And I came in and things started to work as if it was planned by God. So I want to encourage you. It's not a day of too much speech, but at least you must get something out of my coming to this place.
Yes, sir.
You understand? You must get something. Perseverance. Everything you have done here in this house will help your career. While you're coming to this place will push you.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
Yes. It has entered into your, what do they call it?
Profile.
That's right. Resume. So, and stand on it. Capitalize on it. Tell yourself, yes, I was here. Why wouldn't I be there? If you can be here, then you can be at the top. It's not everyone that will be here. It's not possible. There must be something that made them to say, join, come here, and all that. A lot of intelligent talent and personality, character. It's very important, and it will help you in your career pursuit or your career path in later days. So I encourage you to read. There are novels here, and then develop your, because there are a whole lot of things going on in this world. Get to know a lot of them. It will help you, pursue whatever you want to pursue. I think I wish you well.
Thank you, sir.
So we're expecting to see the winner of this pageant next week. Yes, I was told his shows on television, and I so much appreciate to be here.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, congratulations. I think, do I have any other thing to say?
Picture time.
Hmm?
Picture time.
Okay, picture time. Yes, definitely. You need to be bold too. Life is all about boldness. You need to project when you're talking. I don't need microphone to talk in the church. Just keep your microphone.
Yeah.
And when I speak, when you put the sound men put their earphone, sometimes I speak on set. You want to bust their ear, they say, oh, take it easy. So you need to be bold. You need to be able to approach people. Nobody will kill you. When I was coming, no, I think in Port Harcourt, I went into a eatery. Then I didn't even want to eat. I just, because I came with people who wanted to buy food. So I went because it's air conditioned, so I had to leave the sun to go inside and sit down. And outside, when they saw me, some young people saw me, especially girls, they rushed into the place. But they were not bold enough to tell me that they want to take photograph. You understand? And when they came in, they were all smiles. Oh, good afternoon, good afternoon. I said, good afternoon, God bless you. So they went there, some went and came back some. So when I got out of the place, the man who was outside, the driver, was telling me, say, those girls, we are rushing to come and take photograph. I said, they didn't take any. He said that their liver cut. Why should your liver cut? And so be bold. What you are into, you can make public speech, and you as you are. One of the good things you're learning here is intrapersonal conversation. How to talk to people, how to mix up, talk with people, how to be able to answer questions. So it will help the career if you can hit it and make sure you hold it. And the Lord will do the rest. Put in His grace too.
Hello,
you need a lot. You need a lot of grace. Pray. Don't say because I drank one bottle of beer last night, I shouldn't pray today. It doesn't work. God does not see all that. Just come and say, God, I'm sorry, I think I got drunk yesterday. God is a very humorous person. People don't know. Yes, if you're placed like a father, just like my children will talk to me. You know? So then the Lord will push you. Congratulations once again.
Hello, friends. I have a guest, and is a celebrity Nollywood director. His name is Cyril Jackson.
How are you? What's the name?
Z.
Z, your name.
Seraphina.
How are you? Yeah, fine, but how are you? What's your name?
Michelle
Good to see you.
Cyril Jackson, great director. Great director. Not the most powerful. Thank you.
How are you, brother? That's the son, I hope you know that.
Yes.
Well, how are you? What's your name?
Oui,
Uyi.
I am Ibuka.
From Edo State.
Cross River.
Cross River.
I'm Ibuka.
Ibuka.
Imo State.
All right, good to see you.
Thank you.
How are you? What's the name? Lucky.
Tibaj.
Beautiful. Okay, good. Wisdom.
Yes.
I hope you're so warm. All right. Good. Yeah, don't forget, I know when I got to you on the back of your name. All right, good?
Jan.
Good. And you wear stuff.
Z.
Seraphina. No, are you introduced before?
Yes.
Good. All right, you just have your say.
Welcome.
Please sit down.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Yeah, good to see you. How's it been over here?
Honored to have you here, sir.
It's okay. Look good.
How do you care for bottle?
Don't worry, don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, having my celebrity veteran, a multiple award-winning veteran, by me, I think it's more than satisfaction. So I'm more than satisfied right here. Okay, good. So just share your experiences so far, right in the mention.
Our experience has been great, actually.
It has been a roller coaster for me, Shao.
Beautiful.
Because I've been sick. So I've been trying to fight and stay.
No, listen to me. You see, it's just the programming of your mind. I get my point. Because the truth is, understanding that the prerequisite to get to the next level is to get out of your comfortability in life. If you really want to get to the next level, never assume any place a comfort. Never assume that place as a comfort. Okay, it's just the programming of your mind. When you make up your mind, you know, like I do tell people, you don't make money in the church. If you want to make money, get out into the market. And in the market, it's not where you're going to go there with your all white raiment or suit and jacket. You have to go there looking rough. Okay, so reprogram your mind. So it's not going to be a roller coaster for you. Get it? So you have to learn. You have to learn to know that the way to the top is finesse.
Yeah.
For a grain of corn to come out and produce a whole lot of, it has to be buried, and it has to die, and buried right in there. Where it's buried, it's going to die. Okay. So let me hear from the rest of you. How has the mansion and every enjoyment right here? How has it been? How have you been coping with the lectures and all that?
Well, everything has been fun, and I've really learned a lot in this mansion.
So tell me one of the things you've learned.
Okay, one of the things I've really learned here is actually I was not that good in acting, but I can say I can try a little bit more than before now. Yeah.
Okay, you can try a little bit better than before. Beautiful. What about you?
For me, it's been a learning process all the way.
Okay.
I actually developed a talent of being a host here.
Beautiful.
Right here, a show vibe. Okay, it's crazy, yeah, it's funny, but I actually developed that right here.
Okay.
The acting thing, I developed it right here. It's just been music, but ever since I got into this place,
Now can I
got
shock you?
exposed.
As a person, you just don't have one talent. God has never given you just one talent. That's what you have to know. But if you find yourself in a place of exhibiting just one talent, then there's a problem, because I believe God has given. Now look at it right here. The number 5. That is the reason the name of Jesus was in a 5, alphabet. All right. So the number 5 is a number of revelation. And what is revelation? Entails light. And once you have a revelation, you've got a light to your direction. Light means illumination to your direction. So the number 5 is a number of revelation. So the least talents God is giving to every person is 5. Now the least number of talents each person has got, because every one of you are created out of revelation. It's deep to understand. But you have to understand that. And that is the reason a whole lot of people, they work hard not getting to the destination. It doesn't mean God is evil. It only means you have not gotten a revelation about your direction. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So, if you've got a talent in acting, go back. You've got 4 other talents you've not discovered. Now, what was your talent before you came to the house?
It's just been music.
Music. Now you just discovered the talents.
Yeah.
Discover more. 3 more to go.
Alright.
And then once you discover the 5, that is when people feel, oh, what did this girl do? Oh, what is this guy? Hasn't got to do rituals? Oh my God, we knew him was just manager squatting in an apartment with someone, but now, are you getting my point?
Yes.
So it's not just because God loved you better than others because you just got that speed move. It's because you just discovered some part of you. That's why I do tell people, where you're coming from is not a problem. Even if you're from a poor background, it's not a problem. But once you remain poor, it's your problem. Never blame God. God is not partial. The love He's got for one is the love He's got for all. So God is not a partial God. He's a just God. But the difference between you and him is just the discovery of more things added to yourself. Are you getting the point? So there's no like, yeah, you came over here to catch your fun, but I tell you, do not allow the fun to saddle your sense of reasoning. You came here to discover more about yourself. And it's better for you to leave here actualizing that part, not leaving here the same. I was the camp director of season 4 of Face of Images, Housemates. The previous, you know, your present camp commandant.
Yes. House commander,
Yeah,
that's
your
what we
present,
call
yeah.
him.
No.
Denzel.
Denzel.
Denzel, yeah.
He was under me. I was his camp commandant in season 4. And I believe you're anticipating the forthcoming reality TV show under the stable of what they call images.
Yeah,
You know, face of images. No, not face of images. These are twins image. Twins image concept. There is this forthcoming reality TV show that will Jungle Search.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was the camp commandant of the first season. I'm still going to be the camp commandant of this season. So watch out for that. It's going to be so exclusive and explosive. Yeah. So nice to meet every one of you. But the truth is, it's not all about nice meeting you, but nice seeing you at the top after the show.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Hello, housemates.
Hi, wise one.
You can access your phones to take pictures with our guests.
Thank you.
you, wise one. No. She said I should take that time. No, I should take
You can get that here. If you want to aspire to be wherever, you'll learn it here. And one thing about Dream Image Concepts, they are supporters. So they can support you together. Okay, you know what you're going to do right now? Hello. What you're going to do right now, submit your names and your phone numbers to the camp commandant, and it's going to forward it over to the platform, the management. And then from the management, studio management, I'll get to it. Alright, so those of you who are interested in the actors who really want to shoot movies, just indicate yourself. Write down your names and numbers.
Thank you so much.
Same
thing, right?
That's right. If you're a scriptwriter, good. Because right now most producers and marketers they call me and say, well, Jackson, can you get me 4 scripts? And I can't be here, there at the same time. So I could just get to you and then you do that and they pay you. Yes. Right, good. So but what okay. Whoever, write your names and numbers, forward them over to the camp commandant, and it's going to take them over to the management, and through the management I'll get to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Michi, let's start from you.
Hey, yes, so. And I say it.
Between them, yes. I think just
Oh! Snap it where you.
Yes, no.
put your leg.
Sorry, sir. Say come closer.
Come close now.
Okay. Take it. Stand up.
Jesus.
Sense of me.
Take you.